So this is tip number 84 with the lovely Richard S. Long. Hello, Richard.
Hello, Sally.
He's been threatening to come on here for a while to show us all how to do
Only
this.
because you mentioned it in a previous episode, so I thought I must clarify what I really meant about the turn. So here I am.
Wonderful. It's so wonderful to have you on the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so Richard, there's many things I want to ask you, which I've never asked you, actually, funnily enough. But as a director, as a drama director, what is it that you most admire about actors?
I think it's part of it's the top of the tree, isn't it? It's part of the whole process of filmmaking. You have to admire actors because, you know, they can embody characters off the page. So I hand them a page of script and they go away and they kind of, you know, deduce exactly how they would play it and what its content really is, what its drama content really is, and I admire that skill.
You admire actors who think for themselves and don't ask you everything.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, my edict from the point of view as a director is I like actors who can not only be a husk for a character, in other words, a shell for, you know, from the beginning of understanding the narrative and knowing what the script wants them to be, because that makes a really good character. That makes a really watchable actor, and that's what all we go to watch. We go to the cinema to watch watchable actors, and we watch watchable actors on television, and that's the ones that survive. What
is the quality that you call watchable?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. The watchable quality. I just think that, you know, a lot of actors get very bogged down in the process. In other words, they receive a script that ultimately is their guide, and then they start to manifest the very essence of what that character is for themselves, in themselves. And then they have to eventually embody that character when it comes to the pre-reads or even on set. So they really need to understand how they're going to play that person or that, you know, that character. And I think that's the thing that I like, because that watchability is the substance. That's
like the fire, the substance.
Yeah, the kind of bit that holds the whole thing together. And when we go to the movies to watch any of the actors that we all love and endear, we always go to see them for that watchability, for that their essence of understanding of who they might be. You know, Nicole Kidman can play 20 to 30 different women, still Nicole Kidman.
Yes.
You know? And that's the thing, isn't it?
So she has many sub-personalities that she's quite in touch with.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
And so what that watchability is that essence of being able to apply that cerebral connection to the page, but also that creative cerebral connection to manifesting the right kind of character and building the character.
I think a lot of that is natural talent.
No,
I think she's worked quite hard.
I've actually seen some pretty awful actors become incredibly good actors once they kind of the penny drops and they all go, that's how it works. That's what I should do.
Okay, and you were the one that told me to close things well, so thank you for Richard. That's amazing. We've got more questions for him coming up in the next tip number 85. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much for inviting me. It's very good.
Thank you, and cut.